When we are talking about game accessibility, we are not saying that we will radically change games. We are asking for them to share their passion with more people. This grows the game space to include more people. We're simply advocating for that when it comes to games, there should be different games for everyone. There should be different ways to play so that everyone has a space. Game accessibility is basically about coexistence, and that means that true gamers will have their space and gamers with disabilities can also have theirs. What really needs to happen is that gamers with disabilities should be included in the design process from day zero. Because if from day zero the font in the game is big enough because your tester with a disability told you that it needs to be bigger, then it makes your life easier down the line. What frustrates developers a lot is that after they've finished their masterpiece, they're then asked to add disability considerations. And this makes it very difficult and frankly annoying for them because they're making modifications and they just want to release their games. Also, sometimes it's technically impossible to make those modifications at the end. The situation is really improving, and right now we have much more games accessible to people with disabilities than 5 or 10 years ago. For example, recently we've seen The Last of Us 2, and it was such a landmark game because we had people who are fully blind saying that for the first time I could play this game fully from the start to the end without needing any help from anyone. And imagine this level of independence. Like, people are pushed to cry because now they understand what the experience is like. Now they can talk with their friends about it and they have a bigger community. It's really moving.